Hi Aquarius, I'm Anisha. You can write to me at tarotbyanisha@gmail.com, and this is your generic forecast for 2012 with a lot of focus thrown in on the latter part of the year. Aquarians, this year the focus for you is all about being in a mirage or seeing a mirage and then converting it into reality. Let's have a look at your career and finance for 2012. Aquarians, Saturn is going to be entering your 10th house on October 5th. And Saturn is, as we all know, a planet of restriction, and it causes some amount of delays and frustration and a lot of discipline. But along with it, it also brings a lot of clarity. It crystallizes things for you. It also brings a lot of accountability. It brings a lot of responsibility. And by the time that Saturn leaves your house, it has left an absolutely different you. So Saturn is going to be there in your 10th house, and 10th house is all about your career, your reputation, how it is that people perceive you, how it is that you are perceived at work. And Saturn is going to be making you look at how it is that you use your power, how it is that you behave with people at work, Aquarians. It is going to be a key thing for you, and this trend is going to be there with you for 2.5 years. So starting from October 5th, it will be there with you till about 2015. And the lessons that Saturn is there to teach you is about how it is that you deal with people at work, how it is that you behave with people who are subordinate to you, Aquarians, how it is that you use or misuse your intelligence, your power at work. Saturn is, whenever Saturn comes into a certain house, depending on what it is that the house represent, it is basically to make you do your or redo your homework. It is about things that you have not as yet learned. It is about you perfecting the art of doing, or rather not even perfecting the art, it is about you getting things right. So Saturn is going to make you go back on the blackboard, Aquarians, this year as far as your work and your professional relationships are concerned, and it's going to be telling you as to how it is that you need to be in order to be a huge success. And by the time that Saturn leaves your house, you're going to be a drastically different person with, and I would say with the wonderful learnings that only a Saturn can give to you. It is, I think, a friend that though everybody is scared to have, but I think he's one of those honest and a little bit of a harsh friend, but somebody who will tell you things as they are. Your 10th house is also, like I said, the focus is going to be there on your career and your reputation. There could also be a kind of a promotion. It could be an increase of an authority as well for some of you at workplace. You could be looked upon as an expert in what it is that you do at your workplace. A lot of you could be asked to come and either be a part of conferences and speak and share your expertise across with a wider range of people. So you could be looked upon as a person who has this knowledge which needs to be shared. So like I said, some amount of power is going to be there with this positioning. So try to be little humble this year, Aquarians. I think it's very important that you cooperate. It's very, very important at your workplace that you, yes, you may know better. Yes, there is all the intelligence and all that is great. But if you cannot cooperate and if you cannot work with people together, Aquarians, it is of no use. You have to just and I would say it is not really, it doesn't speak of compromise really. It just speaks of you just wanting to do things your way because you think that, or rather you even know, and maybe rightly so, that it is the right way to be doing that. There's a solar eclipse on November 13th in your 10th house as well, which is going to be amplifying this Saturn energy as well. So try to work with the Saturn energy for the next 2.5 years, Aquarians. I think it's very critical for you to rather the perception that has got formed about you, or is getting formed rather about you at your workplace. I think you can do wonders with the work. Money could cause some amount of a confusion as well this year for you. In fact, not just this year, because Neptune has moved into your second house, and that's a house of earned income and resources. There could be some amount of confusion, not having enough clarity, or you could be looking at money in a totally different way, or maybe you may be thinking that there's enough and more abundance, and it will carry on being so, rightly so. But you just, I think, need to get an accountant, or somebody who takes care of your finances. Or if somebody is not taking care of your finances, I would advise that put somebody on to take care of what is it that needs to be put away, what is it that needs to be spent. It is very critical for you because Neptune is going to be there in your earned income for quite a number of years. And Neptune is a planet of illusion. He's a planet of a lot of dreamlike, and while yes, there's a lot of inspiration and creativity which comes along with it, but as far as your finances are concerned, it would be very wise that if you were to get some professional help, and starting I would say October 5th, and put that in place for the coming year, so you know that that piece of money which you're not worrying about, or which you have an illusion about, is there either in surplus, or it could also be the other way around, that you think that there's absolutely no money, but it could not be the case as well. So have somebody professional who can take a look at your finances as well. Let's have a look at your love and relationships for 2012 Aquarians. This year, there's a lovely focus on your family. You seem to be having some beautiful, lovely time with your family, with your closed ones, and children are a great source of joy, especially in the first half of the year. The second half of the year also sees you spending a lot of time with your friends, and there is an indication of a sibling-like effect on friends. I think your friends would be operating as your siblings. Which primarily means that you could at times feel as though you're being either being checked too much, or not smothered, but you may not, you may feel that certain friends are interfering too much at certain point of time, but do keep their good intentions in mind, Aquarians. Also, this is a great year, especially the latter part of the year, to travel. Do get out, Aquarians. Do go out, especially where there's a lot of greenery over there. Do go over there, and I think it is something that will rejuvenate you greatly. So this year, ending towards the last quarter of 2012, will see you spending a lot of time with your friends, a lot of travel as well thrown in, Aquarians. So overall, a good year. I'll see you soon, and thank you so much for watching.